Hey Aqua, how are you? I really hope y'all doing well. It is so good to be back with you. I am here to do a love reading for you, but I don't want to date it, but technically it's dated, if that make any sense. It's based on retrograde. What lessons? What reassessment? What things did you rework? Just what did you read up? You have so many reads that my mouth just wants to say all of them. I'm getting tongue-tied, Aquarius, because it feels like you had so much that was changing within you in the last 3 weeks. So let's just look at this from September to now, where you are as far as it relates to love. Things that have happened during this time that have changed your philosophy on life. And why am I talking about philosophy on life? Because if you were here with us the last time in the general reading, I explained to you how retrograde was going to affect you, right? So retrograde that we just came out of was hosted by beautiful Libra. Let's give it up for Libra, because Libras are all about relationships, partnerships, right? They're about one-on-one connections. They love balance. They love fairness. They are good at negotiating. It's about contracts too, money and stuff coming in for you, okay? So for you, you were affected in the 9th house. The 9th house is the house of philosophy. Okay, this is our personal views on life. It is the house of long distance travel too. So you may have planned a visit to go see family members. Now, because it was retrograde, there were delays, there were setbacks. But these delays and setbacks affected you in so many other areas. It affected you as far as, like I said, the trip to go see people that you care about. It also made you reassess some other people in your life you care about who you wish you could go towards, where there is distance between you and these people, where it's long distance. It could be where they're far away, or it could be that there's so much distance in between you because the relationship needs to be repaired. You may have changed your mind about how you want to approach that. You've changed your ideas about love going forward. Then what else? Let me see. What did you reassess? You may have been getting pushback from people that are close to you about the way you changed. Your philosophy on life may have been questioned. Did you care? No. But people are questioning, well, why are you handling this like that? Why you didn't tell me this in the first place? When you start changing your mind. So a lot of people come up against you, and like I said, you did some pushback. Spend a lot of time by yourself. With this being the 9th house, you were thinking through things, and if anything, you had some changes of heart. Okay, now in your pre-shuffle, you got feminine energy in the oracle side, which means that you're nurturing something new. You're nurturing a side of yourself that's softer. It's something about you that's softening, either towards a person or somebody outside of you feels like this. On the tarot side, you kept getting the Knight of Pentacles. So some type of money coming in, some type of offer of stability that you see on the horizon, and you know it's a time frame to wait for it. Okay, Aqua? Now that we've done all that, hey, to my OGs, y'all know I love you. I won't do a Hallmark card because we got to get into this. And for anybody that's new here, I appreciate you for even clicking on the video. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. And I appreciate you trusting me to read for you, especially my newbies who subscribe. Thank you for your presence. And I'm glad you're a part of the tribe, okay? It's all love. There are times I do a whole Hallmark card, but I won't give y'all a love letter today because I want us to get into where you are now as far as love, right? That's exciting. I think that's exciting. Y'all should think it's exciting. It's a great thing. Let me shut up. All right. What's going on with my water bearers as it relates to love? What messages do they need to know? Something about your higher self is trying to get your attention, Aqua, especially as it relates to love. Something about love has affected your self-esteem in the past, made you feel less than. Something that happened that you felt like either you didn't fight hard enough or somebody didn't fight hard enough for you. You were hurt in something, even though you feel like right now you look like a bad guy, or you think the other person is a bad guy. There was a lot of hurt here in between you and someone else. Okay, I'm stopping here. First card out, Aqua, is light bulb moment. Everybody been getting this, but it's only because we've came out of a period, a transit that gives you aha moments. Okay, so that's what it is. Got pillow talk. So it's somebody new you're talking to. I feel like it is, because doing y'all pre-shuffle, the song I Want You Around by Snow Allegra. I love music. I just got to tell y'all that. I love every genre, so there are going to be times I'm going to tell you about a song. It's just a thing. It wasn't like a listening song. It was just in my head while I was shuffling. So pillow talk, y'all could be talking to someone else, or either you could be thinking about this person from your past and the fond memories, the good times, the things that you feel like were worth fighting for, and you want to talk to them about it. Okay, emotional roller coaster. Hey, Vivian Green showing up in here. Then we got lock and key. There is something you want to keep close to you, or somebody want to keep you close and don't want to let you go. There is something that has shifted between you and somebody where you were on bad terms with them, okay, Aqua? You guys are seeing each other in a new light. Let's start with pillow talk. Pillow talk is a conversation that's going to happen when you about to go to bed. It's going to be something where you may wake up in the morning and see a message that you missed, or you're going to see something from a person you didn't think would ever contact you, or you may want to be this person. You may be sitting up at night thinking about them. This could just be in your dreams too. Let's find out what pillow talk is about for Aqua. Feeling stuck, know that much. You don't know which direction to take it. First out is the 10 of Wands. Okay, so this is a burden. Whatever this conversation is that needs to be had, there's a huge burden. Y'all hear that motorcycle? What is happening here? I want a motorcycle. Anyways, then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Y'all, something about money. So you know that there's some type of offering or either some stability on this, in this relationship, or on this other side. If you're leaving behind something, you're deciding not to stay, if you're one of those Aquas, this is for you, because this reading is mainly focused on people who are not in connection with someone from the past. Okay, or either you're trying to move forward with something new, right? So this right here, with us having the Ace of Pentacles, some type of money or some new form of stability will come in that'll open up where you can have the communication and move forward. There is something that needs to be repaid, okay? Somebody owes somebody something. There go the Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could just be somebody that just came out of a period of illuminating some things within yourself and your own, like, thought processes, your emotional spectrum and how you handle stuff. You're looking at it differently and seeing how it has changed. Now remember, Aqua, this could be somebody feeling like it's about you, okay? And then we have the Sun. Trying to illuminate something, first of all. Somebody's trying to get something back that they feel is really good. This was the best thing they could have had happen in their life. It involves a child too. It could be a young son here or a little girl, but there are children involved in this situation, and it's best for the children if this gets back right. That's this kind of conversation. There are kids here. If you're Aqua with no kids, you will have some, let's say it that way. This is directed at people who share a child with somebody, or you dealing with somebody that has kids, okay? Let's go to emotional roller coaster. We have Justice, but it's in reverse. So something legal happened here, and it didn't work out in your favor, or either didn't work out in the other person's favor, okay? Then we have the Lovers. Could have been somebody you were married to in a deep commitment with. You could also be dealing with a Gemini or a Libra, okay? So the emotional roller coaster occurred in something that was a deep bond. Two people in a relationship that was supposed to go the distance. Then we have the 8 of Cups, but it's in reverse. So somebody that walked away, they turned their back on this situation because it was just too emotional for them to sort through. They're coming back, okay? They coming back. And then we have the 6 of Swords. Again, like before I even said it, you got 2 cards of somebody returning. But returning, like this right here is the, I walked away from something. I want to go towards calmer waters. I want us to get this back on track, right? So we got 2 cards of walking away from something, but in different ways. So with the 8 of Cups, they walked away and now they want to come back. And then the 6 of Swords is somebody that left something to go to calmer waters. So it makes me feel like this is 2 different people's energy within this one spread, okay? So are you the 8 of Cups that wants to come back and repair something? Or are you the 6 of Swords that feels like you had to leave it? But it's not that you don't want to repair it, but you had to leave. And again, here go more children. Somebody left something so that they could protect themselves and their kids from emotional turmoil. In a sense, it could have been a lot of arguing. You guys could have went through a divorce. 6 of Swords, to me, is sometimes people going through a divorce or separation and deciding to get their minds right, okay? Background noise is the 7 of Cups in reverse. So you got your mind made up. You out of that whole analysis paralysis as far as your emotions are concerned. Philosophy about love. Then we have the King of Swords, but it's in reverse. Whoever this is, you are not in communication with this person. It's to the point where you could not even speak on what they do on a day-to-day basis. You don't know what they act like now. It's been a lot of distance here, okay? Then we have Judgment. It is this all occurred for everybody to get a change of heart, okay, Aqua? So with this Judgment card, this is a second chance at reviving something and making it new. rebirthing it. It's like the phoenix rising up out the ash. Y'all went through so much, and now it's time to get it back right. Get back on track, okay? Then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. More cards. We got a queen and a king. So that means both of y'all were beating on your chest and not talking. Both people have no idea what the other one got going on, because there has been no communication to the point where y'all both have treated each other like you don't exist. And it's affected the kids too. If y'all are around each other, the communication sucks. Let me say it that way. But I'm picking up on more of a blockage of communication, or a time where y'all spent not talking. And you're getting a change of heart about it. But it doesn't mean that you're going to let it back in. You just had a change of heart about how to handle it now. Let's do light bulb moments so we can see what that change of heart was about. All right, Aqua, we got the Ten of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So the change, this was about a divorce, okay? So some type of divorce, some separation from a couple that had been together for years. This is a long-standing bond. With that Ten of Pentacles happening, you're looking back on the relationship and replaying it in your mind, looking for good, looking for bad. You're just trying to weigh the pros and the cons, okay? And you did that for it to be in reverse. Then we have the Emperor. So you feel like you can be more in control of your feelings. You're more in control about the direction you want to take conversations going forward. Just in love, maybe not necessarily just this person, but you feel like you can handle things differently now, as far as it relates to other people, feelings, and things like that. And then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. You are working on your money. You may have taken a financial hit, or this situation could have made you take a financial hit, and you know that you need to get it back on solid ground. Somebody here is a dad who has not been around their children in a long time, and you don't even know how to get yourself back upright in a respectable position. This is just strictly to a father figure here, that there's been a lack of communication with your children, and you're trying to figure out, how do I get back in? I keep saying it because it just keeps going to my head, like somebody thinking to themselves, how I want to show up for my children. I have not been doing that, and it has been a complete personal choice. I haven't fought hard enough. I've made every excuse I can make. I blamed everybody I can blame, and now that I've worked through what I've worked through, I see my part in it. But you see that other person part too, right? And then we're going to close it out with the Three of Cups for the light bulb moment. This Three of Cups is about coming together and celebrating and having a good time. You also could have been looking at friendships differently, but mainly having a good time, vices, smoking, drinking, stuff like that. Like, you want to get things back on the right foot. You want to reunite with your children, with this person. You want to get things, all I can keep saying is, I want to get it back right. So it was good at one time. Let's check out the background noise, Aqua. We got the Strength in reverse. This was something that everybody's ego got in the way. So it was more like, it was a lot of aggression in between y'all, and nobody could get their point across. It was basically screaming at a wall, but it was a physical person standing there. There's a lot of fighting. And then we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, a lot of fighting. We got a lot of fire energy here, so this made me feel like it was a tumultuous situation. However this ending happened, or whatever you're trying to fix and you thought back through. Then we have the Queen of Swords. So somebody here, block game is ninja-like. Like, somebody literally made it where not only did they not talk to you, Aqua, like this could be you, not only did they not talk to you, they made you question, was I ever important to them? Because they literally just went on with their life like it was nothing. Like I was nobody, and that's not true. We got the Five of Swords here in the background. That Five of Swords is really, it was too many mental games. So somebody decided to go quiet because they knew that emotionally, trying to play into it and trying to one-up each other, trying to do all of these, like, it's just a lot of mind games. There could have been some legal stuff involved here where it got ugly and messy. There's something got your hands tied, or got your person hands tied, and one of you, I don't know who it is, one of you decided that it's best to just not communicate until this is worked through, and they just didn't know how to work through it, so they just left it where it was. They didn't want to play mind games. I just know it's somebody here, out of you or your person, that they are not the mind games type. They're not the aggressive, crazy person like that, where they don't want to argue all the time. They don't want to fuss. They don't want to be in court about stuff. They don't want, it's like it's a lot of gossip going on outside of y'all. One of y'all like talking trash about the other person to people, and somebody just super silent. It's when one person is super silent. They're not speaking on it. If they do speak on it, it ain't in a disrespectful way, but they rarely speak on it. And in this one other party, that the speaking they done did, it has caused damage. So that's what made one person kind of shut down. Let's close y'all out with lock and key. I feel like y'all got thoughts running through your mind, like constantly, because I keep repeating certain things. I'm so sorry about that. We got the Empress. So there are children here. This is the lock and key. You could be dealing with the Taurus or a Libra, Aqua, okay? There is definitely some lock and key here. And whoever this person is, if you are the father figure that's trying to get back to where your children are, you have been able to take your time to get yourself to work through some emotional stuff, work through financial stuff, because you know that your children are well provided for and they're safe. You do know that much. You do trust that your partner is a good parent, okay? Because there could be some moms out there trying to get back to their children too, that the father right now is solely raising them. Whoever this person is, you know for a fact that they are taking good care of your children. You know that. And you see them as this person that's going to always be solid, regardless of how you treated them or whatever is going on. They're going to always be solid. And Aqua, I think that somebody is viewing you in that light, okay? So the lock and key is about, I know your heart, okay? Oh, there go the card that fell out. We got the 8 of Wands, but it's in reverse. Again, communication that's not coming in. There is definitely blockages here. Whatever this is or whoever this is for, you are not talking to this person. Raising the kids, we're not talking to them. Then we got Ace of Wands in reverse. It's something that needs to be restarted. There go more wands. So we got a lot of aggression again. It's just it's a lot of beating on the chest. There's a lot of pride here. But I feel like it's one-sided for some reason. Aqua, I don't know if it's you. It may be your person. Somebody, their ego is in the way big time. Because remember, we're talking about philosophy on life and love. Somebody is working through changing the idea about love while you're working through it too, okay? Now we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody's fine, looking online. That's the only way they can kind of keep up with what's going on. It's low budget, but it's what they can do. I don't know what information they think they get either, because Aqua, somebody's spying here, and whoever's doing the spying, they think they put something together, but they can only imagine the truth to tell you. They don't even know that half of it. They're not really seeing what's going on behind the scene, right? They don't know the real background noise. What's online could never explain to them what's happening in that person's life without a conversation. But there's some type of blockage where conversations can't happen. We did have the Justice card come out in reverse for emotional roller coasters, so that could be something legal that did not work out in one of y'all favor. Somebody could have an injunction where they literally cannot contact the other person. There could be some type of stronghold in the way. Like I said, ideologies. Right now, the divine wants y'all to work on rebalancing it, but something has gotten in the way that has stopped it from being balanced, and it's out of your hands, okay? Background noise for lock and key is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this was something that needs to be started from the ground up again, but it's just not there right now. It's like something about it. There is a blockage, and it's not even a huge blockage. It's like somebody needing to go to school. Like I go to a class for something. You could have a parenting class going on. It could be something like that. This seems so specific. I don't know who this is for. Then we got the King of Swords. So removing your emotions from it and just doing what you got to do to move forward. You know, not just taking emotions out of it. Then we got the Page of Cups that's in reverse. And we have the, what is this? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So that makes me feel like whoever this Empress person is, who is responsible for the children, they're the ones that want peace, okay? So that could be you. You'll know if it's you. Yeah, so somebody here is really serious about keeping the children in an environment where it's calm and not crazy and hectic. That's all they want. They're not trying to cause people problems. They're not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. This person hates confrontation. And in dealing with this situation, they feel like if they go back and deal with it, it drains their energy where they can't show up for their children. They can't show up for their jobs. It's just too emotionally draining for them, which is why it feels like they blocked the other person out to the point where it feels like they don't exist. This thing has to start from the beginning, like, I mean, little steps, but it's something that's blocking it. When I see this Page of Pentacles in reverse, it makes me feel like there's like a step, something that's written that one person needs to do in order to be able to communicate with the other person. Again, there goes something about clarity with that King of Swords, removing feelings from it and just doing what you got to do to get back to it. That Page of Cups in reverse is the bond being broken. And it's more children here. One of the children could be a water sign. One of them could be an earth sign. Again, more Taurus energy, okay? I don't know what it is, Aqua, but I do know that both people have the willingness to do it, and for the reasons they want to do it, it makes sense. But there seems to be some type of legal blockage, or something like a divorce may have occurred where you guys got to start back over. There's some difference in ideologies. There is something going on here that's a huge block to getting things back right, especially if there are children involved here. If there are children involved here, we got a problem. So I'm not picking too much on single Aquas right now. I'm picking up on people who are dealing with something from their past that's unresolved. I'm picking up on my Aquas who have children, are dealing with somebody with kids. Your person could be going through this, what's in this reading. But right now, I'm not picking up on single. I'm sorry if you are single here and you didn't get your message. I feel like it was a single person that came here for something, and I feel so bad that you didn't get it. But this may even be your old timeline, because these people here that I'm talking about technically are single from each other. They're not trying to get back together. They just need to get on the same page. So y'all let me know. I love you. Bye, Aqua.